Hi guys, as you know, that a couple of days ago, a trailer for the long-awaited Ghostbusters sequel slash reboot was released online. And if you look at the counter on the Sony Pictures YouTube channel, the trailer hasn't gotten that warm of a reception. And that's because the dialogue, the acting, etc. looks and feels like a bad Adam Sandler movie. And most Adam Sandler films are bad, don't get me wrong. But the new trailer that we got, it shows us a possible film which will not measure up to the two original Ghostbusters films from the 1980s. So anyway, I've been thinking about the trailer for a while now, or to be more correct, for a couple of days, and I thought to myself, what if they had made a movie? And don't get me wrong, I haven't seen the movie yet for obvious reasons, because it doesn't release until early July of this year. However, what if the movie had been done right, so it was able to connect to the two previously mentioned original Ghostbusters films? If you guys remember that in the first movie from the early 1980s, that's when the team is gonna face Gozer or Zool, no Gozer, if I remember correctly, that Egon says to the guys, don't cross the streams, and they do it anyway. And they are able to defeat the demon and save the day. But what if it has been made such that crossing the streams made this duplicate or maybe multiple realities of the Ghostbusters universe? Imagine that, and maybe imagine that one of these realities that the Ghostbusters maybe weren't formed in the 70s or 80s, or I guess it must have been the 70s where they're supposed to form, maybe, I'm not sure. But let's imagine that for a while, that an alternate reality was created where the Ghostbusters weren't formed, and that the Ghostbusters are only formed in the 21st century. And then at some point in the movie, the original reality where the Ghostbusters were formed in the 70s, 80s, and where the Ghostbusters were formed in our time, they collide. And yeah, that could have been the premise of the movie, maybe some sort of demon fight in a central place in New York, where the new team, they cross the streams, and then some sort of portal thing appears, and then we see different realities, including the original reality, where the Ghostbusters have to fight together from different realities to defeat some sort of demonic entity which can control or manipulate time, maybe a Gozer-esque creature. That would have been a more plausible explanation on how they were able to now have a team of a new cast, and the ability to connect the original two Ghost, or if you're gonna be 100% correct, that was a video game released a couple of years ago, which was based upon a Ghostbusters 3 script, which was supposed to have been made in the 90s, but they couldn't come to an agreement on how to put the movie together. If you consider the two movies and the video game as an original Ghostbusters trilogy with the original cast, and that universe colliding with the new universe, and then they have to fight this Gozer, maybe not call the demon Gozer, because because of it has created these multiple realities due to being affected by the proton streams being crossed. But imagine if they had done that, then they would have been able to connect the original Ghostbusters trilogy to the new movie, and maybe make this movie a lot more coherent than it looks like. But I guess Hollywood writers aren't that creative. So anyway, I hope you like my thoughts on how they could have tied the original Ghostbusters trilogy together with this new movie. But if you do, please give it a this video here a thumbs up. And if you want to watch any of my upcoming reviews / movie talks, you can subscribe to my channel. And if you want to watch any of my previous movie reviews / movie talks, you can click a link in the description. But that's it, and I will return in my next video with a review of 10 Cloverfield Lane. But until then, have a pleasant weekend or what's left of it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.